long and I'm tired. The lies, the cheating with men, with his bodyguard at some point.
From Ja Rule's wife allegedly exposing him for cheating with his own bodyguard, to Benzino's partner posting screenshots that appeared to show him liking men, to Trina dropping just a few carefully chosen words that fueled speculation about French Montana's sexuality, these are moments where rappers' wives and partners were said to have exposed them. Let's start with Ja Rule. Few things in hip-hop hit harder than a prison release comeback story. Jeffrey Atkins, known to the world as Ja Rule, walked out of federal prison in 2013 after serving time on gun and tax charges. He had done his time. He still had his music. He still had his wife Aisha, his high school sweetheart, the woman who had been there long before the fame. By all public accounts, Ja Rule had built the kind of loyal, grounded love story that hip-hop rarely gets to celebrate. Then the internet got involved in the lead-up to what was reportedly an MTV documentary called Married Life After Prison. Quotes began circulating online, allegedly attributed to Aisha Atkins. They were explosive, raw, bitter claims about a marriage falling apart, accusing Ja Rule of leaving her for a man he met while incarcerated and even suggesting an affair with his bodyguard. The alleged lines were vivid and specific, the kind that make people stop scrolling. They spread across gossip sites rapidly. Within days, the narrative was everywhere. Blogs picked it up, comment sections exploded, and at the center of it all was a man trying to rebuild his life in public. Ja Rule pushed back immediately. He went on Twitter and firmly denied the claims, calling them fabricated lies from unreliable sources and making it clear that he and Aisha were still together. His response was direct, emotional, and consistent. The denial was picked up by multiple outlets. The couple remained married in the years that followed. No documentary interview from Aisha ever surfaced. No recordings, no receipts, no verification. What stands out in Ja Rule's case is how little evidence the internet needs. A believable context, a man returning from prison, was enough to make the rumor feel real. The story had emotional logic, even if it lacked factual proof. He has repeatedly said these rumors were attempts to damage his family. By most accounts, that family endured. The rumors resurfaced over time with added details, but never produced a single verifiable source. This story reflects how an anonymous fabrication can take on a life of its own. What comes next is very different. A real person, real social media, and alleged receipts in the form of screenshots. Benzino, also known as Raymond Scott, a former co-owner of the source, found himself at the center of a controversy in late 2025. And it came from someone who knew him personally. Althea Hart, the mother of one of his children and his former long-term partner, posted what she claimed were real text message screenshots on Instagram. These weren't vague accusations. They were presented as direct evidence for the public to read. The messages accused him of being involved with R&B singer Bobby V and suggested admissions of bisexuality. She framed it as a betrayal, something she revealed after trying to make the relationship work.
From your knowledge, Carlos, am I gay?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know you to be gay. That's why I want to, and that's been my right.
Benzino's response was to threaten legal action for defamation. He didn't go line by line through the claims or provide a detailed rebuttal. Instead, he focused on the legality of the situation and stated he would address it through the courts. Whether legal action followed or not, the moment had already spread across platforms. Screenshots don't disappear. The conversation moved beyond Instagram into wider media coverage. What makes this case stand out is its specificity, named individuals and alleged direct admissions. It wasn't based on speculation alone. Benzino has consistently maintained a straight public identity and has not confirmed any of the allegations. But in the age of social media, images often stick longer than denials. If Benzino's case is about public receipts, French Montana's situation is about carefully chosen words. French Montana, born Kareem Karbouch, became the subject of speculation largely due to how Trina spoke about him. The two were publicly linked around 2013 to 2014, and their relationship drew attention. When Trina discussed him in interviews, her words were precise yet loaded. She said they were never truly dating, described them as just friends, and mentioned she didn't want to expose him. She referred to him as a different type of individual. Then she stopped talking. What she didn't say became the story. The internet filled in the gaps. When a public figure says they don't want to expose someone, people naturally ask what is being hidden. French Montana responded calmly, pointing to timelines and dismissing speculation as typical celebrity noise. He continued presenting himself consistently in his public life. Still, Trina's words lingered. Sometimes what isn't said becomes the loudest message. Not every case involves a partner speaking out. Sometimes it's rivals, insiders, or moments captured on camera. Dr. Dre's case is rooted in hip-hop history. The rumors about Andre Young date back to the 1990s during the Death Row vs. Ruthless Records feud. Eazy-E used diss tracks to attack Dre's sexuality in harsh terms, typical of battle rap at the time. Later, Suge Knight added fuel through interviews, claiming Dre made certain statements during confrontations involving Tupac. However, Suge's accounts have varied over time, and his credibility has often been questioned. Others connected to Death Row have revisited the topic in interviews, but none of these claims came with documentation or involvement from partners. They reflect how rumors can be weaponized in industry conflicts. Dre has remained silent, letting his career speak for itself. His legacy has been built without addressing the rumors directly. Lil Wayne's situation is different because it's based on real footage. In the mid-2000s, videos and photos showed Lil Wayne and Birdman sharing a kiss. The footage was real and widely circulated. The relationship between them has always been complex, a mentor and protege dynamic that began when Wayne was very young. Birdman later explained the kiss as an emotional expression of paternal love, describing Wayne as a son. Wayne largely dismissed the controversy, pointing to his personal life and expressing frustration at how the moment was interpreted. The situation reflects how visible actions can be interpreted differently depending on cultural expectations. Young Thug's case flips the narrative entirely. His style and presentation, dresses, painted nails, and gender-fluid fashion were intentional artistic choices. He addressed speculation directly multiple times, stating his identity clearly while supporting the broader community. He framed his expression as artistic, not sexual, and consistently maintained that position. Birdman, however, had to address the same rumors more directly.
This gay thing and that gay thing.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
He was saying that you was gay.
Come on, man. I'm a straight gangster, man.
He consistently explained the situation as a reflection of family-like affection and stood firm in that explanation across multiple appearances. Busta Rhymes took a different approach: silence. Rumors about him have circulated for decades, but he rarely engages with them. His strategy has been to focus on his career and ignore speculation entirely. Drake's case began early in his career when a peer made a casual comment about his demeanor. It spread quickly, becoming part of his early narrative. Over time, his success and influence reshaped perceptions, making the rumors largely irrelevant. Jay-Z's situation involves long-standing whispers from industry circles.
Jay-Z, man, he's involved with this shit, man.
His response has been to build an untouchable public image through his career, family, and business empire, leaving little room for speculation to take hold. Eric Sermon's case has one of the clearest origin stories. He has directly named Wendy Williams as the source of rumors about his sexuality, claiming they began after a personal fallout. He addressed the issue in multiple interviews, consistently denying the claims and explaining their origin. What his story shows is that not all rumors come from anonymous sources. Some have clear beginnings, motivations, and intent. In the end, every rumor, every headline, screenshot, or quote starts with a decision. Someone chose to say it, share it, or amplify it. And once it's out there, the story often takes on a life of its own.
I want to make a statement. As far as Jay-Z, I never said he was a homosexual.